too much upon yourself. We will not live by your commandments. We're free.
Now these are my adoptive rules. Eat your vegetables, turn off the lights, and go to bed at 9 o'clock. And don't play with those kids down the street. Don't even associate with them. Don't go near them, because they're going to give you a bad character. When mankind was ready, God looked down on the earth and he had to pick someone and some place to start his relating to humanity. He happened to pick that hemisphere because I believe it was entering monotheism, one God, away from the polytheism. So he looked down and he saw this guy, Abraham, a gypsy. Now, if he picked someone from this hemisphere, our Western hemisphere, we will still have our present global crises with terrorism, this issue with the chosen in Israel. But God didn't pick this hemisphere. He picked the Eastern hemisphere and picked Abraham. And I like to point out there's nothing special about Abraham. In fact, that's why he picked a gypsy who had nothing to boast about. God did not pick him because his blood or his skin or his height, whatever. God had this dilemma. He had to pick someone. He picked this guy. Whatever hemisphere, we still have this chosen, arrogant, we're the chosen people. So God does not have favoritism. Then Peter began to speak. I now realize how true it is that God does not show favoritism, but accepts men from every nation, fear him, and do what is right. He's really, as I read in Galatians, was really the one who got the promise. He's really the chosen one. And then, 430 years later, the Jews came. Okay, Moses, Mount Sinai. So he pulls them out, and he gave them the laws. But they were like animals. They were like cavemen. He's a caring, adopted father. So he adopted Abraham. He looked on the earth. And that's why Paul says, we Jews...
Paul starts off by saying, what I'm saying is that as long as the heir is a child, 3, so also when we Jews, as opposed to you Gentiles, we need to read it historically. That was 2,000 years ago, talking about what the Jews were going through. We were children, as opposed to you Gentiles, we Jews, we were in slavery under the basic principles of the world.
Turn off the lights, eat your vegetables, go to sleep at 9, and don't play with those other people. Paul was saying that it was a pedagogus, that Old Testament system. Let me show you what a pedagogus is. Here is the pedagogus, which was Moses, and here's the Jewish people. This pedagogus, babysitter, training wheels, took this children of Israel to the teacher for 1,200 years, which is Jesus Christ. This system of law was a good training wheels, good babysitter. But now that Christ has come, why are you still with that system? This system of law was to last only until the coming of Christ. No longer under the supervision of this religious system. The end of the law, religion, not law morality, but the end of that religious system.